Hi everybody, I'm Taisha, an application engineer at Keysight Technologies. In this video, we will walk through a few ways for selecting devices and graphs efficiently. The following operations, when used properly, could save us tons of mouse travels. Let's get started with a BCM DC project in MBP and load some example measurement data from MBP's installation demo folder. This demo data file contains 20 different device sizes as shown in the device table. We can click on the device instance name to sort that column. One click to go ascending, another click to go descending. If we need to display more instance columns, please click the gear icon on the top left corner to bring up the Edit Instance dialog, where we can check or uncheck additional device instance parameters. Quite often, we could use the G-Select button to bring up the device selection dialog to help us select or deselect devices intuitively. By default, we may see W and L metrics. However, we could change the X, Y, and P variables by using those dropdowns. Currently, all the devices are selected, so the points are highlighted here. Let's do it clear. Then hold Ctrl and draw a box to include the devices we want to select, say WMax and air array. Now we can tell only all the W equals to 10 devices are selected. The All Pages button will display all the setups of the highlighted device. We can tell by the index on the top left corner of each graph. 2-1 means the second device's first graph, 2-2 means the second device's second graph, etc. At the bottom of each graph, we have a few arrow icons to help us quickly switch graphs. For example, the forward double triangle icon will switch all graphs from current device to the next device. The single triangle icon only switches the current graph to next devices. The middle circle icon, however, provides a drop-down list of all selected devices so that we can quickly jump to a different device. There are also two up and down arrow icons to the lower right. It changes the graph to another setup within the current device. Now, let's have all devices selected and take a look at the All Devices button. As its name implies, it goes ahead to have the same graph from all devices selected. And when there are more graphs than the browser can show, the rest of them can be navigated by using the first two icons on MBP's toolbar. For sure, we can also change the browser's layout to accommodate more graphs in one screen. Next, there is the Same Device checkbox. Once checked, when we click to a different device, all the graphs will switch at once. Otherwise, only the highlighted graph will be switched. In a similar fashion, if we check the Same Page option and click on different setup, MBP will show that setup from all enabled devices. Next, we're going to see a feature called Map Selected Region. It's often used in a scenario where we want to select the same region from a bunch of devices. So let's first use the G-Select function to select WMax and air array again, and use All Devices button to display all the IDVG at within condition graphs. And on one of the IDVG graph, double-click on the VBS 0 label on the legend, and double-click on the VBS label itself. We now got all curves disabled, but the VBS equals to 0. Then, hold Ctrl and draw a rectangle to select a region. Now, right-click and do Map Select Region to All. Immediately, all the IDVG plots would have the same curve and region selected, and we shall be ready to do any model parameter tuning or optimization for length scaling. Okay, always remember to use the Clear All Pages icon on the toolbar to clear all region selections. Last but not least, let's review how to select multi-regions on graphs. For by default, MBP is set to allow only one region selection on a graph. To be able to select multiple regions, please turn on the Multiple Region toggle button on the toolbar. Now we can have multiple regions selected at the same time. This could be very useful when we need to carefully choose regions for optimization, or it's a way of speed up optimization by using fewer points. Alright, that concludes this how-to video. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Thanks for watching.